Hey, welcome in. Well, here's the headline. Coof outbreak in Belgian research station in Antarctica. Well, so Antarctica's out now. So I guess if you took your Fauci doll and went down to the Antarctic to get away from your unvaccinated relatives at Christmas, well, I guess Uncle MAGA got the last laugh. It says at least 11 of the 33 workers have tested positive. It says a research station in Antarctica is battling a Coof outbreak, despite being located in one of the most remote corners of the world. Since mid-December, 11 of the 33 workers at Belgium's Princess Elizabeth Polar Station have tested positive for the virus. So, there's only one rational path forward now. More lockdowns. They didn't lock down Antarctica enough. I think the only thing we can do is just the whole world has to go boy in the bubble from now on. I personally won't feel safe until every single person in the world, including fetuses, are encased in a hermetic plastic bubble. And you know what? Better throw the cats and the dogs in there too. Don't you want to feel safe? So apparently the first case was reported December 15th in a worker who had traveled to Antarctica from South Africa. And that's despite strict testing and travel requirements. Before arriving in South Africa from their country of origin, the workers had to have a negative PCR test at least 72 hours prior to the flight, and the employees then had to quarantine in South Africa for 10 days and take another PCR test 5 days into the quarantine period. It says the workers had all been fully vaccinated against the Coof, with at least one having received a booster shot. But wait a second, what's this? It said that all the cases have been mild, and there are currently no cases at the Princess Elizabeth Station. So that makes it sound like it wasn't even a big deal. Quote, no one who caught Coof at the station had any severe symptoms. Everyone recovered quickly. Symptoms experienced by those infected included a sore throat primarily, sometimes a mild fever, slight fatigue, and on occasion a headache lasting for 1 to 3 days. Well, again, it doesn't sound that bad, really, but I've watched a lot of media, and I still think, the only responsible thing to do would be to, somehow get them onto a rocket and launch them into the sun, I guess. You want to be safe, don't you? Let's see, they had a couple emergency doctors on site with equipment necessary to treat patients if their symptoms became severe, but it turned out no treatments were necessary beyond quarantine and rest. Now, I don't like this article because it's not making me scared, right? It's not terrifying me. And you know what? I don't like it. In fact, if anything, I'm angry that only one of the scientists at the station had a booster. They should all be forced to have 15 boosters right now, just out of principle. Look at this. This is making me furious now. Quote, the outbreak has only been a minor nuisance, and everyone who had been previously tested and had to quarantine is now back to work. I won't stand for this. Get them on a rocket and send them into the sun. I don't feel safe yet. This article is a disgrace. There must be something. Didn't any penguins die? Do those penguins down there even have vaccine passports? At the very least, get them some N95s. Anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. That really helps me out. If you just like to listen, there's the podcast Radio Baloney. It's on pretty much every platform. If you look for it, you will find it. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.